Hello to my Aquas. Hello to my Aquarius. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading, Aquarius. All right, let's get right into it, Aquarius. This reading is for the 7th through the 14th of May. Yes, from the 7th through the 14th of May. Let's get right into your reading from the 7th through the 14th of May. Let's get into your reading, Aquarius. Let us get right into your reading. Let's get into your reading, Aquarius. Let's get into your reading. Hopefully you all are having, gosh, we are in May already. That's right. We are in May. That's right. It is the 5th month in the calendar year already. That's right. In 2025. Pluto is retrograde, for those of you all who like to follow retrograde. So Pluto is retrograde. What else? We're in, the moon is a waxing gibbous moon phase, for those of you all who like to follow the moon phases. Oh, and for those of you all who are new to my channel, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. We do have the moon phase rituals on my TikTok, and then also on YouTube Shorts. So it's out there. It's out there for those people who are learning about rituals. All the information is out there. Please go check it out. You can look at it. A lot of people are trying to learning about moon phases. Please start tracking your feelings and your loved ones' feelings every single day. You want to check in with people how they feel every day. Just check in. It takes a second just to check in with your loved ones. Say how you feeling today. You just never know. If you're the only person that's asking how they feel today, right? Check in with yourself. Check in with your feelings. Are you drinking your water, right? You're drinking your water. Check in with how you're feeling. You never know if you're a manager or your boss at work. If you're the only person that's asking them how they feeling today, do they need some water? That could be the difference between getting a promotion and not getting a promotion. You may be the only person that's asking them how they feeling. So check in with your colleagues. You may be the only person that's asking how they feeling, right? A lot of times people don't ask how other people are feeling, right? So just that little kind act, asking a person how they feel. Be surprised. Be surprised. Checking in with people and how they feel. So let's get into it. Let's get right into it. Let's get into it. All right. I already prayed over your cards. Already asked Most High God for complete and total clarity. Because remember, you're air signs, but you are water bearers. So, yeah. Let's get right into it. Let's get right into it. All right. Ooh. I am grateful for everything. That's right. I am grateful for everything. So, as you all are aware, we're in a whole new cycle, right? So, we're in first quarter moon phase, but it's technically a waxing gibbous moon, right? So, we had a new moon in Leo. When the moon is in Leo, even though technically when you watch this video it will be in Virgo, but we had a new moon in Leo. When the moon is in Leo, the theme is going where you're appreciated and not where you're tolerated, okay? So now that the moon is in Virgo, when you watch it, this is where you are in hermit mode. Hopefully somebody is in hermit mode getting downloads, right? A light should be turned on. Okay, somebody never stopped loving you. Oh, okay. So that just popped out. Somebody never stopped loving you. So that could be a lot of people. Never stopped loving you. Never stopped loving you. So this is nice. Never stopped loving you. That can even be your pets. I mean, really. It can be pets. It can be ancestors. It can be friends from 2nd grade. For real. Neighbors that you haven't talked to in a long time. Never stopped loving you. But we'll get more information. But that's a message from your ancestors. So they never stopped loving you. So you're grateful, and that's the great I am. I am a source inside of you, the creator. Source, Most High God, the creator. I'm grateful for everything. This looks like a smile on your face, but I'm grateful for everything. Somebody never stopped loving you, or they never stopped loving you. Journal your journey. So hopefully somebody is journaling, right? So journaling is very powerful. Somebody has a demon of lust, right? Demons are temptations, just so we're crystal clear. Document your dreams day and night. Create the change that you want. Create the change that you want. Somebody misses you, so they miss you. Prepare for an increase in pay, right? Prepare for an increase in pay, so some money is coming back to you. I see you being booked and busy, not burdened and bitter. You have the gift of clairaudience. You hear things very clearly. Remember, the moon being in Virgo, we're not talking about any Virgos that you know, but Virgo is ruled by Mercury, as Gemini is ruled by Mercury. Mercury is the messenger planet. So some of you all may have been receiving downloads while you're in hermit mode. Make sure you journal. So if you've been hearing things, that's not for you to go out and run out and tell everybody what you've been hearing. This is for you to journal, okay? Journal, journal, journal. You wake up, you hear voices when you first wake up. You know, y'all know I was about to throw a little jokey joke in there. You can't help it, right? But all jokes to the immediate left. If you hear stuff when you first wake up, maybe you just y'all know what I'm saying. Not anything strange, spooky, weird. I try to make readings relatable, not where it just seems like you're hearing the ghost of Mrs. Mirror. If y'all remember that show from back in the day, kind of dating some of us. But y'all know what I'm saying. Like if you're hearing some like downloads, and it can come off as like memories, right? Just journal. Just journal. It could be messages that source is trying to get, some memories that's coming across. Even if it's a memory that's like, oh, that's right, I forgot. I got an appointment that's coming up. Journal that. Like, let's say you remember, oh, you have a doctor's appointment, or I had a dental appointment, or, oh, that's right, you got a yoga appointment, or I got a spin class, or, oh, that's right, I was supposed to get my nails done, or, oh, that's right, I got a pedicure, manicure. Though y'all don't, messages coming through, memories, right? Or that's right, today is somebody's birthday. That's what I'm saying, right? Don't make it strange, weird, spooky or something. Getting downloads, okay? That's what I mean, right? Or somebody's name comes across your mind. Journal. Doesn't have to be some long overview, you don't have to sit there and write a dissertation. Y'all know what I'm saying? Like, something comes across your mind, just journal it. Just something real quick, right? Just document your dreams day and night. You don't have to sit there and interpret the dreams, right? So that's what I'm saying. A name comes across your path. You may be like, well, I'm going to think about this person, that person. Okay, just document it because it's a message that source wants to attach something to it. Okay? All right, so y'all get the point. But prepare for an increase in pay because its source is going to connect something to it. All right? So somebody misses you, but you have the gift of clairaudience. So source is trying to help somebody understand that you know how to read between the lines. You hear what people are saying, but you also hear what people are not saying. Okay? So, yeah, something you're not going back to, right? Somebody's not happy without you, and it's time to release the burden. So it's like somebody's been trying to tell you something, but somebody has been almost waiting for somebody to just come right out and say it, right? So y'all know how like you feel like somebody, how like you almost. Because Aquarius can be, especially Aquarius men, can be quite blunt. I think only because of society, sometimes Aquarius women are not as blunt as Aquarius men. Like Aquarius men can like really just come right out straight and say stuff, like just be like just piercing say stuff. And I know Aquarius women are almost accused of saying, being blunt as well. But Aquarius men, y'all just be coming out just saying stuff, y'all really have no cut cards. But I think people kind of are used to it by now with you all. But somebody may have been trying to tell you something the best way that they know how to, and I feel like your energy has been picking up on something, and if you've been slowing down, you've been getting all kinds of signs. I mean, it's just been all kind of messages through social media, YouTube pop-ups. I mean, every kind of sign about somebody's lustful spirit, whether they've been popping up in YouTube videos, things. You know how sometimes the algorithm, certain videos may pop up on your feed, and you're like, how did certain things pop up on your feed? How did this pop up on your feed? How did that pop up on your feed? You know, so everything in moderation. Here we have solar plexus chakra cleanse. But it's something that you can do. It's like something that you can, like releasing a burden. Something may for you may feel like that you're not able to move on, you know, without someone. So if it's like, for instance, because when we're talking about a person's demons, that's their temptation. That's a cross that they have to bear. So if a person that you may have dated and they're dealing with, let's say, an incubus or a succubus spirit, instead of you being blunt and hurtful, you know, to them, you know, towards them, and I'm saying Aquarius men and women, because some Aquarius women can be kind of blunt too. If that's something they've been struggling with, and Source has been trying to get that to you in so many ways, you know, remember Pluto is retrograde. You're rising above judging them. But first person you're rising above judging is yourself. Like a bell may go off in your head, like, ding, oh my God, I'm just now figuring this out. Like, oh my God, how in the world did I not see that this was a demon? Like this is something they've been really struggling with. But it has to be met with prayer, support, right? It has to be met with prayer. That's where prayer warrior comes in, right? But you can still protect your energy and back up from something, because it had to come from somewhere, right? And it could be something generational, but the answers you seek are coming, right? But it's something that you're releasing the burden, because it could be burdensome for you. That's why you try to understand people who may have like other demons. It could be a demon of alcoholism. It could be a demon of, but in this case right here, it's a demon of lust. And people will abuse that. You know, people will abuse people. You know, y'all know what I'm saying? Like if a person has a demon of alcoholism, you know how the people, their friends will find people like, oh yeah, we gotta go out and drink, you know, and we always find somebody, what's gonna hurt, you know, what's gonna hurt them to have one more drink, and you're sitting there trying to save somebody who may have that, you know, and you can be mad at everybody else around them, like, okay, y'all know this is hurting somebody, or that person who is overeating and the doctor told them you can't have any more certain food because it's going to hurt them, and their friends, just so-called friends, keep coming around. Y'all seen those shows? Y'all seen the intervention shows when people just keep giving and giving and giving them stuff, and you know it's hurting them, right? Right? So, it's like people keep feeding their temptation because it's making them money. They're benefiting from them people feeding them their demons. And no matter what you say, you can't. There's something. So, but you have the gift of clairaudience. You have the gift of clairaudience. Y'all know what I'm saying? Like when y'all watch those shows, like My 600-Pound Life, like, you know, like somebody is making money off of these shows, like, but it's you can see, you know, like somebody is benefiting from somebody else's pain. Y'all know what I'm saying? Like, y'all know what I'm saying. Somebody's benefiting from somebody else's pain. Somebody getting a check in the mail, you got somebody always sitting there, and then as soon as the person becomes strong enough to finally say, okay, enough is enough for them, then somebody gets mad, thinks somebody is, oh, you don't need me anymore. Y'all seen the shows. So You all have seen the shows. So if somebody really misses you, this solar plexus chakra is basically giving you the strength to detach. Somebody got somebody looped into their karmic cycle. Somebody got somebody you love looped into their karmic cycle. And you're not a fool. You're not a fool at all. So, yep. Yep. So somebody that you know may have shared, a space with, other people, and they all, got into something. They may have all, enjoyed a space together. And somebody may have, it may have awakened something in somebody, a lustful spirit in somebody. So, but for you, and so again, with looking at your cards here, I see you being a prayer warrior, right? I see you being a prayer warrior. So that's a 4. And that's 4 would be adding structure and authority to something, right? So I see for some of you all have a new and exuberant love coming across your path. And I see there's being structure and authority added to something, right? Structure and authority added to something for you. Yeah. So it looks like paths are being, somebody chose one path and you chose a different path. In other words, you chose one path and someone else chose a different path. So, and you have some idea. You have some idea what's behind it. You definitely have some idea what's behind it. Someone was baited into something and they fell for the bait. Yes, they fell for the bait. Someone tried to bait you into something. And again, you're not judging anyone at all. You're definitely not judging anyone, right? You're definitely not judging anyone. Everybody, I'm telling y'all, everybody lives in a glass house. That's what I'm saying. You're definitely not judging anybody. Definitely not judging anybody. But again, prepare for a pay increase, because somebody definitely lied and said that you were in a particular lifestyle that you are not, but you're not looking back. You're not looking back. But somebody has new love coming across their path. Here we have the Queen of Swords here. I see you sitting on your throne, carefully vetting your thoughts. Again, any negative emotions tied to any thinking about anybody, you're putting those under lock and key. You don't have any negative thoughts about somebody. You don't have any the negative thoughts about somebody at all. No. You have some good news coming across your path. You have some good news coming across your path. Yeah. You have some good news coming across your path. Somebody says something emotionally immature to you, but you have some good news coming across your path. A message of some good news coming across your path. Something, I see you creating something new. Something new. Something new is being created. Yeah, something new is being created. Yeah, like I said, something new is being created. To protect you, right? And I do see you learning how to pour into yourself, just learning how to be more compassionate, just to rise above any, like I said, judgment. You're not judging anybody, they're not judging you. Something new is being created, Because you made a lot of sacrifices, you made a lot of sacrifices. Here we also have the World card to kind of sort of close something out. Close something out, create very firm boundaries. Very firm boundaries. Yeah. Very, very firm boundaries. Yeah, to stay focused. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, to stay focused. It makes it look like nobody's running away from anything. So, here's the Ace of Swords here. So, I see you being very clear-headed. I see you being very focused, very clear-headed. Here we also have the King of Swords here. Very focused, very clear-headed. Somebody who is very on top of things. Very focused, very clear-headed. I see you're very traditional, very focused, very clear-headed. I see your light high priestess. Aquarius. Here we also have the Moon card. Something has been very overwhelming, but something is over. Something is over. Something is ended. And I see your wishes being fulfilled. I see a lot of your wishes being fulfilled. A lot of your wishes being fulfilled. Definitely a prayer warrior. Definitely a message. Definitely a message coming through. Definitely a message coming through. Yeah. And something is over. Yeah, so here we have something is closed out. And I do see you moving on. I see you moving on. Here we have the Page of Wands. Here another message coming through of you're free from people being shady towards you. Yeah. And I do see somebody moving on. That's the end of bullying. End of any kind of bullying. From some kind of organization. All right, and that's it. That's it. All right, let's go ahead and close this out. Let's go ahead and close this out. Yeah, so instincts are the message from the inner divine. Instincts are messages from the inner divine. Let's see what else we got going on here. So you're making an altar. I see somebody making an altar. I see somebody also operating in their North Node. Don't forget to pull your birth chart. Where are the other cards? All right, so that's what I have for you. I was just trying to see what the other cards were. Okay, I think that's it. Let's pull this Egyptian deck here. Yeah, and I see you meditating. I see you meditating. Where's the book for this particular one here? I see somebody meditating. But yeah, I see somebody is moving. Somebody is moving. You're in the message that someone is moving. That possibly a younger person is moving. So if you have a younger person, they're possibly moving. I see somebody creating more stillness in their lives. You're utilizing meditation, breath work, other gentle activities to relieve stress and bring more peace into your entire being. You may need a break from daily duties for clarity. Your current situation may be distracting you. So more quiet time and less attachment are required. Meditate on this symbol, right? This is a very powerful hand gesture. It brings peace, calmness, and spiritual progress. It relates to the planet Jupiter. It can bring many health benefits for mind, body, and soul with consistent practice. Looking at this right here, see for those of you all. Even this color right here, right? This looks like lavender, almost like amethyst, almost, right? So, which connects us with crown chakra. Even the color 4 connects us with the earth, right? So, and this right here adds value to the number 4, right? So that's what I have for you. That is what I have for you. Hopefully this has been helpful to you. See you all in the next video. All right, bye.